Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to improve your putting timing. Timing is everything in putting. You can have a bad stroke and have good timing and you'll be a good putter. You can have a great stroke and have poor timing, you will be a bad putter. So today I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can get better at putting timing. So if this is your first time to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about helping you play better golf and lowering your golf score. I'm all about lowering your score rather than change your swing. I'm not saying I don't like changing swings. I don't know that there's a need to change swings. Sometimes there is, but most people can improve their score a lot by not changing their golf swing and just improving some of the skills, such as this video. This isn't involving a swing change, it's involving a tempo change to your putting stroke. So if you like the video, give me the thumbs up. If you want to be notified of every golf tip as they get released, hit the subscribe button. So as I said, today I'm going to show you 3 ways to help improve your putting timing. So the first way involves a coin. Just simply a coin. This is a 20-cent piece. It doesn't matter what sort of denomination. And all we do is we fit it in the back of the cavity of the putter. It'll work with most putters. All I do with that coin there is I try and swing the putter back and through, trying to keep the coin in that cavity at the back of the putter. If I take the putter back too fast, the coin drops out. If I swing my putter nicely going back, and if I rush it coming through, the coin drops out of the putter. So it gives you pretty good feedback straight away as to your tempo on your putting stroke. So I'll have another go. We just go back and through. If you want a longer putt, take it back longer, follow through longer. So after we've done that for a few, I suggest we go and try and have a bit of a putt. Of course, if I have the coin in the back of the putter, it drops out. So it doesn't work very well with a coin in there, but it's good for the putting stroke. I'll just aim this one a little bit further right. Nice smooth putting stroke, and that really does help improve your tempo. So unfortunately, the downside of this method is it doesn't work anywhere near as well when we try and hit a golf ball. So it's a good for developing your putting stroke as such. A great way of developing the putting stroke and the timing and the rhythm. But if you try and use this when you hit a ball, it just doesn't work. So that's the downside, but it's very effective to learn what a smooth putting stroke looks like. So the second way we can improve our putting stroke and putting stroke timing in particular is to use an app that's on the phone. And it's called Metronome. It's available on pretty much any platform. If you have a mobile phone and you can download from some kind of app store, you'll find it. And there's many of them around. The one I use is for an iPhone. It's just called Metronome. So all I need to do is get this turned on and it's set to 52 beats per minute. So I've got the metronome going back and through. All I need to do now is to try and sync my putter with the metronome. Back and through, back and through. If you want, you could go 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000. So that's about 52 beats per minute. If I want to hit a longer putt, I pretty much do the same thing. It's just that I have a longer backswing and a longer follow through. But my putting tempo is still 52 beats per minute. So once I've done that, I have the timing embedded in my head. All I need to do is use the same tempo, and it's 52 beats per minute, and I can still hear the metronome in my head. It's going tick, tock. And that gives me a really good feeling of tempo. And as I said, it doesn't really matter what length of putt you use, we're still trying to use that same tempo. Okay, so I think you can see that by using that app, it's going to be very effective in giving you the right timing And just remember that we're trying to make the ball go different distances by our length of swing, rather than how hard we hit it or our timing. We want the timing to be the same. We just don't want the timing to change and have the length of swing chaining. That gives us a lot of inconsistency. So the third way we can improve our putting timing is to use a product called Blast Motion. It's a putting sensor. In fact, it's not even a putting sensor. It's a sensor that you can use for putting, you can use for pitching, chipping. In fact, you can use it for any golf shot. So this putting sensor connects to an app on my mobile phone. And once we've connected it to the app will talk to me and give me feedback on my putting stroke. So this is a little sensor that fits into a suction cap at the top of my club, and it's this little white thing here. It's a sensor, and it measures different aspects of my putting stroke. And it doesn't just work with putting, it works with all clubs. But today we're just going to focus on putting, and in particular I'm going to focus on the area of backstroke time. So I'm going to open up my app here. So I just turn it on, give it a shake. We just heard that it's now connected. And according to Blast, we want a backstroke time of 0.6 and a downswing stroke time of 0.3. I'm not going to say they're wrong. That's what they believe. I'm just going to say that I've tried 0.6 and 0.3 for me. It doesn't work. It's too difficult. So my natural backstroke time is 0.65. So if I can get somewhere close to 0.65 and 0.28 on the follow through, that's going to be pretty much the area that I need. So it probably won't make sense to you just yet, but it will once I start. Now once I hit this putt, I'm going to get some feedback as to my backstroke time.
Backstroke time 0.64 seconds.
So backstroke time was 0.64 seconds. So that's pretty good. That's close to where I want to be. I'm going to take it back a bit slower this time. So that was 0.99, so that's way slow. Now I'm going to try and take it back a lot faster. So that's a short putting stroke. 0.39. So if we work on that, what we're really after is the Goldilocks putt, just right. So I'll try and do my natural tempo now. 0.66. So it's okay if you're a little bit out, but as long as I'm around the 0.65, I know I'm right. So it doesn't really matter what length of swing I use. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to use a slightly longer putt. So this is about 4 feet longer than the last one. I'm not too worried about whether it goes in or not. But from here, 0.62. So it went in, great putt, Brian, but that was a little lower or a little faster than I would normally like. So I'll try and slow it down a fraction. 0.66. So that's getting me back roughly to where I need to be. Okay, so there you have it. There's 3 ways that you can help improve your putting stroke timing. By far my favourite is Blast Motion. Now I've got to say that with Blast Motion, I don't get paid to endorse it. I purchased mine myself. I didn't even get a discount. I paid full whack for it. So it's very difficult to get if you live in Australia, very easy to get if you're elsewhere overseas. So do a search, you'll find out some way of getting it to you. What I like about it most is it's giving you feedback when you hit a real putt. So you can take it on the golf course, not in competition, I will stress, but you can take it on the course and you can go for uphill putts, downhill putts, side hill putts, and just keep trying from different angles, and we're trying to get those numbers down as close as we can to what your optimum is. Your optimum might be 0.6, it could be 0.65, it could be 0.7, but as long as you're repeating the same timing over and over again, that's what's important rather than what the number actually is. So if you can do that, you're going to be very consistent at putting. The other 2 are still good, but they don't involve hitting golf balls. You could with the metronome, but it doesn't work as well. So That's sort of my order. All three will help you. One will help you more than others. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.